Hello, today we are studying Unit 15, Technology. But at first, let's start with the revision. Rewrite the following sentences using the words in brackets to give the same meaning. The player has missed 2 goals. 2 goals have been missed by the player. It's the first time I eat shrimp. Shrimp has never been eaten by me. Has UNESCO looked after important sites? Have important sites been looked after by the UNESCO? Let's check the key vocab of the unit. The first word, require. Require is a verb equals need. Like when we say, this job requires some qualifications as using the internet and the media. Number 2, social media. Social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, WhatsApp, and so on. Number 3, we have the word process. Process like the water process. But the word operation, it's for a patient, like a surgery. We have the word interviewer. Interviewer is someone who manages the interview. Someone who asks. Who asks whom? Who asks the interviewee, the guest at the interview. Also, we have the word archaeologist. Archaeologist is a scientist who works in ancient sites looking for ancient objects. So he is the archaeologist. Here we have some notes. The word steal and the word rob. Someone has stolen my money. So the word steal must be followed by the thing that has been disappeared, that has been taken, that has been stolen. Number 2, a dangerous thief robbed the bank yesterday. So the word rob must be followed by the place itself. Or someone robbed me of my watch. So also rob can be followed by the person. So steal must be followed by the thing, but rob must be followed by either the place or the person. Also we have the word advice and advise. Advice is the noun and advise is the verb. The advice you gave me was useful. It's uncountable noun. Can't be plural. Never. But you can use this expression. For example, my teacher gives me a piece of advice every day. So my teacher gives me one advice. So you can make it plural by using pieces of. My dad had given me precious pieces of advice all his life. Okay? The last example, the tour guide advises the tourists where to buy souvenirs. So advises here is a verb. Here we have so that. So that, if it's preceded by a present simple or a present sentence, it must be followed by can or may plus infinitive, like we hurry so that we can or we may catch the bus. But if the main sentence was past, so it must be followed by could or might plus the infinitive, we hurried so that we could or we might catch the bus. We have the word online. It can be an adjective. But if it's an adjective, it must be followed by a noun. Like, I like reading online papers. I like reading online newspapers. Also, online can be an adverb. Here, like, I like reading the newspaper online. Okay? Today's lesson, we talk about if in the second conditional. Like, if I were taller, I would be good at basketball. If you learned Japanese, you might get a job in Tokyo. If we went to the beach, we could go swimming. If he succeeded, his dad would perhaps buy him a bike. Or if he succeeded, his dad might buy him a bike. If he got up early, he could catch the bus. If he got up early, he would be able to catch the bus. So, the second conditional of if, the form is if plus past simple, then would or could or might plus the infinitive. Okay? Let's check some examples. Unless she invited me to the party, I wouldn't go to it. The word unless equals if plus not for the negation or the negative form here. Like, unless she invited me to the party, I wouldn't go to it. So when you use if, so if she didn't invite me to the party, I wouldn't go to it. I advise you to be patient. Use were. So if I were you, I would be patient or careful. Number 3, Susie is so young, so she won't join primary school this year. If Susie weren't so young, she wouldn't join primary school this year. Number 4, the question is too difficult. I can't answer it. So use easy. If the question were easy, I could answer it. As we said before, that the main subject, if it was singular or plural, we can use the word were instead of was to express the impossibility of the second conditional of if. And now we have some language functions. Encouraging people to continue speaking. When you speak with someone and something interrupts you, then you want to complete or go on speaking. When someone tells you some news and you want to listen to more news, you can use great. What else does it say? Really? Go on. How wonderful. Tell me more. How terrible. Tell me more. Then what happened? What's happened after that? Like this, a friend tells you important information about the internet. Encourage him to continue. How wonderful. Tell me more. Your brother tells you that or about an accident he had seen. Ask him for more information. How terrible. Tell me more. We have a drill. Write what you would say. A friend tells you that his sister is studying computer programming. Ask him for more information. How wonderful. Tell me more. Your cousin said that she had a busy day yesterday. First, she went to shops. What happened after that? Your friend reads only the first sentence of a long text message, then stops reading. Encourage him to continue speaking. Great. What else does it say? Your teacher tells you about technology. Ask for more information. How wonderful. Tell me more. Okay? And that's all for today. Thank you very much.